good night. My name is Paul. I'm a social entrepreneur, and I like to think of myself as an optimist. Like last week, I didn't have to go to work. I had a sick certificate. That means that I'm certified sick. I'm a professional now. I don't just get sick, I get certified sick. I got the certificate from my girlfriend. That's one of the advantages of dating your doctor. There are also some disadvantages though, like you always lose certain arguments, like who's doing the dishes after dinner. Yeah, sure, I could do that, honey. I was just reading this book about brain cancer that me and my colleagues tried to cure, but I guess that can wait. You also don't get to live healthy. I always thought if I have this lovely medical advice on my side, I'm gonna have a super healthy life. It's really more like she teaches you how to hack the system. Like from her I learned that painkillers go to your kidneys and alcohol goes to your liver, so really no problem mixing them up. That was a hell of a night. You can dance for a long time if you don't feel pain in your feet. Anyway, when I go to work, I'm a social entrepreneur. That means I use the power of business to make the world a better place. Two things that, if you think about it, really contradict themselves. Using capitalistic means to solve all the problems that capitalism kind of created in the first place. But yeah, I like to live with a contradiction. In my everyday life now, I get to work like a CEO. I get paid like a social worker. I get mainly paid by the feeling that I'm doing something good, and it's worth so much more. I get to tell that a lot of people in their job interviews. Working here is not about the money. Not your money, anyway. No, but you also develop a certain mindset as an entrepreneur. You have limited time, limited resources, so you really have to focus on what's important right now, what has the biggest impact. And sometimes that's difficult to turn off. I try to think of myself that I have this mindset. That's always what I'm telling myself, where I'm doing the dishes, where she's reading a stupid brain cancer book. But sometimes also annoying to have it. I was at a music festival last year, and they tried to be super eco-friendly and take care of the environment. So they handed out plastic waste bags for everybody to collect their trash, one for plastic, one for paper, and one for organic. It was a techno festival though. Most people came there for 3 days, taking drugs, dancing straight. So of course they all lost their bags. They were just floating on the dance floor, threatening to suffocate the people who fall. It didn't work out. They also handed out a brochure, with tips and tricks to be more sustainable. That says, don't use glitter. Glitter, the party glitter you can put on your face to give you that extra sexy look. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. So apparently plastic glitter is like little pieces of plastic, and they're super difficult to pick up. So they say don't use it, which probably makes sense. But I thought, really, is this the most important impact here? If you ask a squirrel around here, hey, what's the most annoying thing about the festival? It'll probably just go because it's deaf after 72 hours of non-stop high-volume techno, probably be the glitter on the ground is fine, just go away, please, never come back. Sometimes there are also people see problems where there really aren't any. I was born in Berlin, I lived here all my life. I have a very old contract for my apartment. It's a social housing. I guess I shouldn't live there, but it's so cheap. You have to live with a lot of old, miserable people, though. The most miserable of all of them is the janitor. It's the janitor for the whole block. I'm pretty sure he hates his job, just from the look of his face. And I sometimes feel like it's a requirement in Germany to becoming a janitor in the first place. If you go there all smiley, be I love to help people and take care of things. Yeah, that's not really the kind of guy we're looking for in this position. So I think he not only hates his job, but he also hates me, because he keeps complaining to me that I shouldn't put my shoes outside of my door, because it's technically not my apartment. And he keeps saying that to me at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm still sleeping. And so I started opening the door in my underwear just to let him know, if he wants me more clothes, then you have to knock the door later. Doesn't work. So one gloomy morning, we had this conversation about my shoes again, and asked him, so yeah, I see that's against the rules, but what's the problem really? What's the harm? And he said, well, in case of an emergency, people have to get through here, and they might fall over your shoes, and then he gets in trouble. I live on the top floor. All alone. I probably could have won the argument if I would have gone into it, but I decided to use my very valuable time to make coffee for a very hard-working doctor. Thank you very much.